Hello everybody, what is up? Prof here. As you can see, we're back here with some more Final Fantasy 16. So, funny story is, I initially was going to report Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth today, but then, for whatever weird reason, I accidentally grabbed the 16 disc. So then, after putting it in, I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's do 16 today. So yeah, so we're going to be continuing on a little bit more of 16 before we go back to 7. Because I figured, why not, change it up a little bit. But yeah, I think we were going to Drake's Fang now.
They've closed the road. And it's
That's
the only
right.
way
We were
from
venturing
here
with
to the
Clive's
fang.
uncle last time.
It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
So I'm guessing now.
Getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Just double check to make
Are
sure.
you looking for something in particular?
Just some potions. Want to make sure we are stocked up, which we are. Okay. Oh, of course, girl. So let's see. Speak with the townspeople. Actually, out of curiosity, how do I go about? Remember before I sat there and change costumes? I'll figure that out later. Anyways, hold on. There's a townsperson. Excuse me,
Anything I
merchant.
can help you with, travelers? Allow me.
Oh, okay, uncle. What you got?
My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Oh, if only we knew.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Good show, old man. Alright, let us be off. Alright, so let's go ahead and venture into the town and see who we can. Wait, hold on. Never mind. Okay, it said. Was it maybe up here? That's right, I forgot. They had a recent update that allows you to pet Torgal more often. So before you used to have to wait. Look at this, look at this. Ready? Ready? Boom, you can already pet him again. See, now this is some freaking quality of life updates I like to see from Square Enix. Hell yes. Alright, anyways.
Men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their sounds under
Okay, was it not? Oh, or maybe it was just over in this area? Oh, okay, never mind. I see. Just have to go right here.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
No.
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Ah, so
This
she's
young sprig is the person we're looking
she's
for.
super
You said Sid's
social,
contact was
huh?
likely
She's
to
like,
be
what?
an
Is that it? Alright,
influential
get the fuck out of here.
Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Also, at some point when we get later onto the game, we now got the new DLCs, so... Because it kind of paid off that it took me a while to finish this up, but...
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Crystals are not toys. You silly little mumpkin.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Alright,
Well,
now
it
we...
sounds like we have our man.
Hopefully.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly.
See,
what
I
this
seem to
fellow
remember
knows.
that the mission said I need to talk to 2 people. That's been 3 so far, going on the 4th. What the fuck? Alright, Ferda, what you got?
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Alright, to the bordello it is.
Silver, do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. This could be an ambush.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
It's an ambush.
I beg your pardon.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Well, you guys are about to get your ass beat.
Over here! Get him! This way. Get him! Over here! This way. Get him!
Oh, okay. That was not the attack I thought I had set up, but fuck it, we're using it.
Sick him! Get him! Sick him! Over here! Get him! Sick him! This one. Over here.
Like, don't mind me, townspeople. We're just having ourselves a bit of sport. A friendly fight, if you will, with magic and summons. Do not worry. See, it wasn't so bad now, was it? Yes, Torgal, you're a good boy.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
He's like,
Look
listen,
what
guys,
the
I need you to
cat
test him.
dropped in.
I want you all to freaking
Your
jump his
scope of
ass,
name is
alright?
rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am.
He's
So
like,
what
I
now?
might.
Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
She fucking better be after all that bullshit.
To the Lock of Leisure, then.
Ew, the Lock of Leisure sounds fancy.
The Lock of Leisure.
Wait, hold on. Torgal, come here. Come here, Torgal. There is a good boy. Alright. So wish there's some sort of achievement where if you like pet Torgal like fucking 80 times, like here's a silver trophy.
To a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
My carpets have...
Alright, you.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him.
Him, her.
Whoever this Lubor truly
That
is,
makes no
he's
difference.
clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
It's like, oh shit, he knows.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
His tray?
Why, trust.
Oh, trust,
Everyone
yes,
knows
that too.
Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
Oh, that guy's a little bit of a smart ass, ain't he?
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Always, you say.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
Well, we have no other way of getting out the
Well,
gate
he
anyway, so...
It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age?
Hey, shut the fuck up, okay?
But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
But you're kind of
Honest,
curious, how old is
Greybeard.
Clive?
One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense.
Okay, so he's about...
Follow the crystals.
Says we go for
That was
between
3.
ages
I'll
15,
make
28,
this
and
too easy for
33.
you.
So I want to assume Clive is about 33 at this point, so...
It will be easy.
So damn it, shut up.
Solving
I'm
his
not an
little
old man,
riddle should be
okay?
like
Leave me
dealing
alone.
with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Now we got to follow the crystals. Alright.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Delamil.
Apparently we're not. Guess. Okay. You.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Delamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Alright, on to the next customer. So we got somebody out here.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them.
Yeah, that would be rather interesting though, to basically be able to use crystals just to pour yourself a cup of water. It was like, cool, I just got this rock. I freaking just, you know, squeeze a little bit, then boom, instant water, and it's all purified, baby.
You wouldn't believe how much.
You ladies, how about you?
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm
What?
not a soldier.
What do you mean by polishing the sword?
I serve the men
Huh?
of the rock and the men of the rock only.
Oh, you weren't talking about my weapon.
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Damn, alright.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about before? Some out of towners.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Hey, in our defense, we didn't start that fight, okay? The soldiers did. All right, so Byron, where'd you go?
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Let's. Oh, there we go.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can.
Of course, Uncle Byron, like usual, freaking just flashing his money and wealth around. Like, oh, look, there's got a little black pearl.
What are you doing, Uncle?
How did that get in your pockets? Could you possibly have some information for me? Alright, what did you find?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small
Only
price
500,000? Shut the fuck up. God damn.
But enough about my
You
little
rich-ass
act of
motherfucker.
subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Yes,
I
yes.
arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Alright, so let us make our way over there then.
Of course.
Let me treat you. I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is
Assuming, hopefully I can get out to the desert by this way, but of course not. Don't suppose you'd let me swim. So, unless I can go out this way, which I think maybe possibly I can.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Okay, hold on. I might need to take a little detour through town.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress. If they pay anything.
The most fragrant herbs.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the
There we go. This is the exit I was looking for. Also, the Rising Tide DLC that recently came out was actually pretty dang good. And also, yeah, I think the Tonberry fight and then the last boss fight of that DLC was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but also pretty fun. Alright, let's make our way down here. Yeah. Alright.
Get him. Over here.
Really trying to see what level these guys. They are like a good, decent little level. Well, a couple of them were a level above me. I may semi need to kind of level up a little bit, but we'll see. We shall see. Oh, well, that was fun. Alright, let us be off. Let's get our chocobo again.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Heard him fly. Can't necessarily fly, but we can hover. Close enough.
I'll take it from here.
Of course, Uncle, of course. Wow, I think I found where all the stock crystals went to.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
He said they're going like, oh, he actually brought the money. Shit, alright.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Like,
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefit. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
He's like, oh, I guess this is where I step in.
What is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Alright. Well, we found out what happened to the freaking crystals.
Not over yet, Uncle. Good.
Oh, we got a spellcaster, huh? Not anymore. We got you over here. I think this should be the last one. And we got the town's crystals back. Oh great, we got more. Spoke a little too soon. Let's get rid of those. Oh great, I gotta fight a freaking black chocobo? I thought they only came in yellow. And of course mine that's white. It's like, man, why you guys gotta bring the chocobos into this? They didn't do nothing. Alright, now we got him.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps...
How long have you been watching?
Long
Like
enough to witness
for a
your
while.
sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of...
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
So, like, as long as I don't have to sit there guarded from like a horde of enemies, I'm good. Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your cost. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear.
It's like, oh shit, you saw that, huh?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
He's like, are you fucking shitting me right now? I'm literally a fucking lord.
Here, wear this.
Oh good, another pin to add to my collection.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Oh my. Like, whoa, alright. Sorry, I think we saw one of those types of owls at the beginning of the game too.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Now we can finally get out of this town. At some point find Joshua, but we'll see.
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock.
The
Fresh bread,
juiciest meat
warm
for
from
free.
the oven.
Here, have a taste.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Look at that.
They've opened
Gates
the gates.
magically opened.
Lubor was true to his word.
We should get going soon.
Don't mind me coming through.
Ah, I'm not too late.
Now what do you need?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Oh yeah, we're coming up on
Just
that
as I
fight.
thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you
Yes.
will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
So, alright then, I suppose now we can be off.
Come on. Faster! Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
So I suppose now we can run. Alright. Okay, doesn't seem like it's too far off. So we cross the vast deserts. So does this mean we have enemies up ahead?
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Or at least what's left of it.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Like, what do you mean, Uncle? I'm always careful.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
What, wrecking that bar?
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am.
You're able to help me today, so it kind of makes up for it.
And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot.
What, you want me to just
fight
go over there as like, get out of here, Mom. This is my land now.
A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew.
Oh, ain't that just adorable?
Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
Torgal.
Regale me too, Torgal.
Yeah, it's a good boy.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Let me tell you, Kupka's second fight. Oh, that was a lot bigger.